First, I started by blocking out the animation, the main shots, key poses, and camera moves. Basically, I planned everything I needed to focus on. This part of the process really helps me to avoid being too ambitious, especially when I've only got about 2 weeks to finish the whole thing. Nothing here is final, but it gets something on the canvas, and that's what matters. Once I was happy with the prototype animation, it was time to move on to the real work. I kicked things off by modeling Eve. There just weren't any decent 3D models of her available online, at least none that I could actually use, so I had to kitbash it. I found a few characters that kinda resembled her, then mix and match parts to create my own version of Eve. I wasn't aiming for a perfect replica. That would take way more time than I had. And let's be honest, the original model is a masterpiece. I wasn't going to get close to that anyway. So I built the Eve mesh, UV unwrapped it, and brought it into Substance Painter for texturing. Sure, you could do this in Blender too, but I am more familiar with Substance, and it is just way more powerful for this kind of work. I could always come back to texturing later, but animation is the core of this project, so I shifted focus. I uploaded the base Eve mesh to Mixamo and used its auto rig feature. It wasn't perfect, so I brought it back into Blender, made some adjustment, and transferred the weight data to the other meshes. Then I re-uploaded it to Mixamo and downloaded a few animations to work with. Back in Blender, I used the NLA editor to start piecing everything together. I blended the